He takes it, puts it in my hand, and he says, if you can do 30 push-ups, you can have that 75 cents. He's recording me. I get down on the ground. I'm like this.
What the hell?
1.
Oh my God, no way.
I couldn't even do 1. He's laughing. He posts it wherever he posts it. Hi, I'm Walker. Welcome to Walker Wisdom, the home and main channel of the Walker Wisdom Show. So, many stories have been the push factor for Alex Walker to become Walker. The most confident man on the planet, the one and only, basically down this path. Many things. It isn't one amazing thing, alright? Not one magical thing that happens. It was a movie my little sister watched. It was called The Girl That Believed in Miracles. In the movie, the girl prays for someone and magically all problems are solved. Even though I'm religious, I believe in God, that's not how it works. Alright? Don't be a dumbass. Don't think, oh, one magical event's gonna happen and now my life is perfect. That's not how things happen. It's through events. Even if you're at the top, peak, best ever, there is always going to be something, once again, that can make you better again. So, when I was much younger, 13 years old to be exact, 7th grade, I was chubby. I was still into athletics. I liked being athletic, but I myself wasn't very athletic. I was probably one of those kids that said, yeah, I'm athletic, and I wasn't. I was super chubby. I was the kid that if I went in like the gym locker room while we're getting dressed, I was the kid who would look around. Don't make this weird. If one of you guys go in comments and make this weird, I swear, please don't. Alright? Do not make this weird. So, I was one of the kids that when I was in the gym, we're all getting changed, I'd be looking at the build of the men around the locker room, and I'd be like, damn, okay, he built. Well, there's this guy, I'm actually currently friends with him right now. He does not know this. I might tell him one of these days. I won't say his name. In case he's watching, because then it'll be weird. I have this friend, he was getting changed, and I seen him. He had some abs, he had a chest, all that, and that inspired me, I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting there, I was like, damn. Dude's up in life. That was a tiny motivator. I'm looking, I was like, yeah, I need to get in shape. I started running, but I didn't get serious in it. I've never done push-ups in my life. I've never done any sit-ups in my life at this point. I didn't care. It all came down to one event. There was this guy. I did not really like him. Back then, I was a suck-up. I was a follower, I was a dumbass, I was all these things. Not anymore. I'm the one and only bitch. I'm the one setting trends. I used to say people were my friends when they weren't. And there was this dude who, quote unquote, was my friend. No, he wasn't. He was a dumbass who was popular in school and I didn't like worth a shit. But I hung around him because I knew he was popular. Anyway, even though all that happened, I'm glad he was in my life. Because he changed it with one tiny event and he don't even know it. So this guy came up to me and I think he was going around the school playing around to make fun of kids. he'd go around school with money and say, if you can do this many push-ups, I'll give you this much money. So these kids would say, okay, bet. This kid was built. He was very built. He had biceps, chest. His abs were coming in, but, you know. But like the kid that I see in the gym locker room, I'm now getting this little motivation for myself. I'm like, all right. Building it inside. But I didn't want it enough to actually proceed towards becoming better myself. So out of nowhere, this guy, he's filming. He says, and I know why he did it. He did it because I was a chubby ass kid. I was the chubby ass weird kid with glasses, four-eyed asshole. Alright, dude was being an asshole. But I don't know why his original purpose he did it. But little did he know that he helped me become the most confident man on the planet. He takes out 75 cents. I didn't care about it. Takes out 75 cents, and I'm looking at it in his hand, and I'm like, ooh, money. The number meant nothing to me before this instance. I'm like, okay, 75, cool. 75 cents. He takes it, puts it in my hand, and he says, if you can do 30 push-ups, you can have that 75 cents. He's recording me. I get down on the ground. I'm like this.
What the hell?
One.
Oh my God, no way.
I couldn't even do one. He's laughing. He posts it wherever he posts it. I didn't use any social media back then, so I wasn't aware. If it's out there, someone send it back to me. So now, I sit there. I'm disappointed. I give back the 75 cents, and I'm like, shit. I am a man. A 13-year-old kid. And I can't do one push-up. That disappointed me. So I went home. And that's when I made this. That exact day. It was a Friday, by the way. Now, this is very old. I actually had to take it out of a frame that I have it in. This was my first workout routine. Ever. If you can see it. If you can't see it, get you a new pair of fucking eyes. Because the ones you currently have are shit. Anyway, it was 15 push-ups when waking up. And then the workout was 15 push-ups, 15 sit-ups, 15 toe touches, 12 reverse toes, all these things. And an X was the day that I did it, and an O was the day that I missed. So, after that, I started getting into fitness. After I finished this workout challenge for 30 days, then I said, damn. Now we're gonna make a new one. Then I changed 30 push-ups when I wake up. 30 push-ups when I go to bed. All these things. I doubled it. And now, I'm the man. I go back to this dude. I think it was 3 months later. He films it, and I'm standing there in complete confidence. I'm like, okay, I got this guy. He says, do 30 push-ups, and it's 75 cents again. I get down, I do 25.
Bruh.
I didn't do 30, but I did do 25. So much of a big difference. 1 to 25. Now, I'm going to get to a little point before I finish the story. But the whole point is if you really want to accomplish something, You have to actually want it. I was completely devastated to shit that I couldn't do more than one push-up. That was my push. I knew I had more potential. I seeked it, and I approved it. So, I did 25. He still gave me the 75 cents. Now, the sad thing is even though I have all these papers from when I was 13 and all this, I don't have the 75 cents. Because I remember, as the chubby-ass kid I was, even though I was chubby, even though I was getting into fitness, I used those 75 cents to buy an apple pie, I believe, down at the grocery store next to my house. With all that said and done, 75 means so much to me. And anytime I think about what was a main push factor, 75 cents comes to mind. So when you see the one and only Walker 75, or if I have 75 ever on a show, or 75 as a number, that is why. 75, I don't believe in luck. I don't believe it. It doesn't exist. If you think magically there was a force around you that makes you lucky, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. But that don't exist. I believe in God. So you may be saying, well, if you believe in God, because there's a difference from believing in something up above and believing in something that's magically going to make you have a better chance at something. It doesn't exist. It's called statistics. You won, you lost, that's it. My point is it's my quote-unquote lucky number. I like the number, I love the number. 75 means so much to me. I don't remember the kid's name. Not the kid in the gym locker room, but the kid who came up with me to the 75 cents. But if I knew your name, I'd call you out. I'd say thank you. 75 cents, such a tiny instance. Such a big story. Now, after all that, getting the workout, I never took it as hard as I am now. That's when I changed to this workout. It's a 22-day push-up workout. Now you can do this one, guys. I do a different one now, but you can do this one. It's if you guys know who Athlean X is, I'm a big fan. His content is actually some of the content that I used to consume when I was getting into working out. That Bully Juice, shout out to you guys. You guys really changed my life on that one. But with all that said and done, if you guys can take such a small event and turn it into something as big as I did, you guys can truly do the things that you set your mind out to do. Truly. I took something as easy as 75 cents and turned it into an epilogue for the story to come. Such a powerful story, in my opinion. Maybe later I can tell it better, but I say it as it is. I try to do my best. Only by knowing our lowest potential can we learn to know our highest. It's simple as that. You must know dark to know light. I had to know that I couldn't do one push-up in order to do those 25. Whereas I can do now 60. I'm working my way up to trying to do consistent 100 push-ups. But normally 60. The most I've ever done was 85. 85. I want to say 83 because the numbers are on my mind, but 85. But that was the story, a little story time. But I stand there in awe at the story. I love the story. If you guys want to know more, just let me know. More stories like this, little background stories are the one and only. If you guys want to know more, just hit me up. With that said, if you like today's video, if you like the content, Go ahead, subscribe. I'll wait. Alright. With that said, have a nice day.